Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is Monday, the 17th of January, 2022. It is the middle of January already, guys. Already, it is the middle of January. Let's start this off with a blessing, shall we? Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us a blessing for this 17th day of January. Oh, we get a blessed time. The path is clear and all obstacles have vanished. Your time of waiting is over, so proceed with confidence. The challenges you have faced were essential, for there is a perfect time for everything. Now is your perfect time to be blessed by the universe. Namaste. Look at this beautiful card. Look at the twisted branches and the beautiful heart. Let me read this again. Open your hearts and minds to receive this blessing. A blessed time. The path is clear and all obstacles have vanished. Your time of waiting is over. So proceed with confidence. The challenges you have faced were essential, for there is a perfect time for everything. Now is your perfect time to be blessed by the universe. Namaste. Oh my goodness. Namaste. That's an incredible blessing. Okay, I'm going to start off with the weather report because people are still getting stuck on freeways unprepared. There's no reason for anybody to be unprepared at this point. This winter is going to be epic in all imaginings of the word epic. We are going to have more snowfall in one day than there has ever been for anybody who's been alive on this planet that has ever seen. Okay, ice storms. The ice storms are coming. Texas, the ice storms are coming. Please, if you can, buy, borrow, get a generator, get a jackery, get, make sure you prepare a room in your house that you can put everybody in to stay warm in case your power goes out because the temperatures are going to drop into the sub-zeros. Okay, we're not even in the thick of it. We're on the outer bands of this mega storm, and that's what I have to call it, a mega storm, because in the mix of all of these snowstorms, rainstorms, hailstorms, we're going to be having, of course, earthquakes, volcanoes, the Tongan volcano that caused a little tsunami right here in the good old United States. It wasn't big, but that's a warning. That's a warning of what is coming, guys. Everybody was worried about La Palma, the underwater volcanoes. Guys, the ring of fire is lit up. There are more volcanoes erupting now than ever in my lifetime that I remember. I mean, there's not a continent, well, except for the Americas right now, that there is not an active volcano erupting. Okay? Japan, China, everybody else has got theirs. So we're due. I'm just saying. Okay. This storm that is traveling across the United States right now, that hit everybody yesterday, um, that one is going to go ahead and keep moving offshore. What's coming next, guys? There's warm weather coming up, cold weather coming down. It's going to swirl and it's going to drop deep down into the southern states. So southern Texas, okay, Louisiana, coastal Louisiana, the coastal parts of Florida are likely to see freezes, if not outright snow. But freezing rain, hail, hailstones are very, very possible. damaging hail, straight line winds, more hurricanes, okay? Be prepared and help to prepare your unsheltered brothers and sisters. If you have an excess of warm clothing, coats, let's say that your children have moved away from home. They're you and you're pack ratting things that are 30 years old, but you have coats that can keep a child warm today. Guys, let's put our hearts in the right places. Get rid of things that you don't need but might serve someone else, might be life and death to someone else that you have sitting in a corner collecting dust that you have not thought about or considered for the last 10 years, but you are not giving up. That could be, please be a blessing to someone else. There are so many people in need right now. And I don't want to preach, but this is important. We have to help ourselves before we can get out of this great big mess that we're in as a country, as a people, as a nation, as a world. We have to go back to find the things that are most important. And that is us taking care of ourselves, those who are less fortunate. It's love. It's all about love. It's always been about love. Because if you are loving, it's hard to hate. Okay? And we are beating this to death. Love is love and hate is hate. You know, and if you hate, you're not loving. All right? All right. That's all I'm going to say. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get with this reading today. I want to thank everybody who contributed questions. My first question is from Denny. Denny would like to know, will there be another stimulus from the White House? And, well, let's see. Spirit guides, universe creator, please be with me through this reading. Speak freely through me. Speak truthfully through me. Please help me to explain and understand what I am reading and seeing. Will there be another stimulus in 2022? Looks like yeah, Dennis, there may possibly be a stimulus in 2022. Let me pull the first four just to see. See, yeah, yeah, okay, all right. I just pulled four on this one, Denny. Okay. Okay, the first card that came out, will there be a stimulus this year? We get the sun. This is marriage happiness. This is a big yes, okay? This is everything that is golden and lovely. The second card, we get the five of rods. That is the fighting between a party, guys, and this is more than likely this is the GOP. Because the Dems are into helping people, not keeping people starving. And right here we have the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is a young person coming in with news about money. And right now, guys, we are in a recession. We are in a recession. Um, shop shelves are becoming empty. And remember what I told you guys last year. This is a manufactured problem. This is big business. They have enough of everything, or they would, if they would simply pay people a living wage. People would still be on their jobs. So don't blame the people who are saying, I'm not going to be a slave for your company. You guys need to blame those companies who expect people to be slaves, okay? And they're perfectly content with letting food and sundries rot on docks. They are perfectly okay with that because when they finally release them, they'll release them with a higher price and they'll still make a profit off of substandard goods. We have to do better and we have to hold those guys accountable. And we can do that in a myriad of ways. But let me get back to the reading. The last card I have on, will there be another stimulus? We get the other fighting card, the the seven of rods, and this is fighting off opposition. Okay, so it's going to be a fight, but in the end, it looks like there may be, and it may be necessary, because if this COVID variant does not ease up, I mean, entire companies are having, you know, whole shifts, whole companies calling out of work. The one thing that we know about this virus is that it doesn't just get you once. You can catch it over and over and over again. Okay? That's why it is so important that we behave like we have sense and protect ourselves. We have to protect ourselves. And only you can make the decision on how you're going to protect you. But you have to decide. Okay. Next question. This one is about uh, Vladimir Putin. Everybody's been asking questions about Vladimir. And I know Linda G had read and said that he was going to uh, attack his own people and try to blame it on someone else. Does that sound like someone you know? Does that sound exactly like someone that you already know? Yes. I mean, he got his playbook from Putin. Guys, 45 got his playbook from Putin. Putin was telling him every step to make, every step of the way. Okay? So, Putin is desperate. They are desperate in Russia. Okay? Let's go to the cards. Dear Tarot, tell us, what is the destiny for Vladimir Putin? What is Vladimir Putin's destiny? Okay, got Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, the first card we get for Vladimir Putin's destiny is the Hierophant. Marriage, seduction, goodness. But to me, this is the government or the church. It's always been the government or religion, because the two are they're tied together. And since Vladimir Putin is the head of the government of Russia, this is his card right now. And the red and white. Okay? Where he is, his middle card, we get the card of repose. We get the Four of Swords. We get the card of repose. Vladimir Putin is feeling his mortality. He is being forced to reconsider things, or to regard things differently. There seems to be a slippage, a loss of power. The next card we have, what is in front of him? We get the Eight of Pentacles, making money. And this is where his problem lies. He is not making money. They are living beyond their means. Their country is suffering. The rich are rich, but the poor are starving. The people are going to rebel. And there's the rebellion. The people are going to rebel. The people are getting the short end of the stick, while the rich are making money hand over fist. The poor are stagnant, starving. The wheel of fortune, karma, is coming for Vladimir. Karma is chasing Vladimir. This is in his near future. He is afraid. He does not know which way to go. He wants to do something grand because he figures that he's got to do something to force Russia back under his control. And he is not above killing his people. He's not above doing an Assad, ricing and serening his own people. He is not above that to try to maintain control. He's done it to other countries. He likes poisoning people. However, this I believe is NATO. This is got to be NATO, and they are going to stand strong against him, and they are not going up to allow him to come in and wreck the house. His last card, he gets the Star of Good Hope. I call this the Na Ya Na card because this is the card of loss, theft, and abandon. And for Vladimir Putin, this is loss, and this is abandon. He is going to lose. Um, it doesn't matter how many times he rigs the elections. He has lost his stranglehold on his population. At some point, Vladimir Putin will be taken out of power either by assassination or he'll be ran out on a rail. He'll have to he'll have to vanish. Pull a Machiavelli. Dang, that was interesting. Okay, my next question. Oh, and I didn't write who asked this question, but this is about the Oklahoma governor, Stiff. I think that's his name. I can't read my own writing. Sorry, guys. Oklahoma Governor took, Stitt, took money for himself. What is his outcome? So the governor of Oklahoma, if I can remember the question correctly, took the COVID money from Biden and well from probably 45 as well, did not distribute it to his state, instead reinvested it into his own uh, businesses. What will be the Oklahoma governor's outcome? What will be the outcome? Oh, here we go. Governor Stitt of Oklahoma. I think that is his name. Here, guys. Universe. Governor Stitt, the governor of Oklahoma, stole money, stole the COVID funds, let his people remain sick. What will his outcome be? Uh, Cards were upside down, guys. Hold on. Mm. All right. Turned them up, turned them down, still got half of them in reverse. When tarot wants those cards to come out upside down, those cards come upside down no matter what you do. Okay, the first card we got for Governor Stitt, what is going to be his outcome for stealing the COVID funds for Oklahoma? The first thing is we got to look at this. This is being examined. This is being looked at by the federal government. Okay. I'm sorry I didn't write down who asked this question, but he is under investigation. It is under the microscope. What is in the middle? He gets the star. Lost, theft, and abandon. Okay. He stole. So that's why he gets this. That theft, that middle word. He stole money earmarked to help people who needed assistance. He instead helped himself. The what is in front of him, he gets justice inverted. Justice inverted is law, all departments, bigotry, bias, excessive severity. So this is his double deal and his talking out of both sides of his neck. His bias, his using the law to serve his own ends. He is going to be indicted. He has lawsuits coming for him, as do all those people who stole money. Yes, all those people who stole money are going to face justice. Now, the thing about this is these are lower people on the totem pole. So when this stuff happens, we may not get the skinny about everything that's happening because it may not be big news anywhere except for in the state where it's occurring. So the rest of us may not ever hear about this. His fourth card, what's chasing him is death inverted. Death inverted is inertia, sleep, lethargy, and petrification. He's scared. He's scared. He does not know which way to turn, how to move. He doesn't know how he's going to explain how to get out of this, especially since, I mean, these people are literally, they did every underhanded thing to to show who they are. They're thieves. They're grifters. They took the money earmarked for people who needed help and they spent it to make their lives more comfortable while they let the people that they are supposed to govern die and languish. Okay? So, guys, this whole drama, let's lay it at the feet of those who are responsible for this, the crooks, the liars, and the thieves, and those who protect them and those who support them. We have to know where we stand on all of this all the time. Okay, the next card we got for Governor Stitt is strength. And since he's a Trump sycophant, we know this is abuse of power, even though it's not inverted. This is abuse of power when dealing with all of these people. He did what he did because he figured, and I'm sure he did it while Trump was in office. I'm sure Trump 45 encouraged all his Republican governors and people and friends and rich friends that as soon as he released that money, here's how you get it. Here's how you get it, and you use it and do whatever you want to with it. I guarantee you that that was a conversation that was held amongst the Republicans. Yeah, here's this money. Y'all, are we going to release it at this time? This is how you get to it. This is what you need to apply for it. And this is how much you can get. And you always, they told him, apply for the biggest amount. These people got millions of dollars that they bought yachts and cars and houses with and left their people, the people who they are supposed to govern, left them to starve. The next card we have for him is the Five of Cups, looking at loss. Yeah, now he's looking at what he stands to lose, his freedom. That is what he's looking at. Because he's going to be made to pay back that money. Oh no, he's not going to get an okie doke. So he's going to have to find a way. He's going to have to liquidate all of his assets. He is going to be bankrupt when it's done. The next card he gets is the Seven of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Cups in upright is the illusion delusion card. In reverse, this is desire, will, and determination. Okay, so he is determined to try to spin this any kind of way that he can to try to justify what he did. And the last cup that he gets, the last card that he gets is the Knight of Cups inverted. The Knight of Cups inverted is trickery, swindling, and fraud. And this is who he is. This is what he's going to be charged with. He will be charged with fraud. There it is. Excellent question. Okay, my next question is from Karin from Norway. Karin's question is she would like me to read on Norway's Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Store. And I know I didn't say that right. I don't know how to do the Norwegian, Danish, Swedish. I don't know how to don't know any of the words or how to say any of them. So Karin would like me to read on Norway's Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Store. I know nothing about this person. So, tarot, spirit guides, universe, please tell me, tell us what you can about Jonas Gahr Store, the Prime Minister of Norway. Look at this. Get the Hierophant again, but in reverse. Nah, I'm gonna shuffle them some more, guys. It was exactly the same cards from the last one. Okay, okay. Carol, please tell us about Prime Minister of Norway, Jonas Gahr Store. Jonas Gahr Store. Jonas Gahr Store. Here we go. Mm. Okay. Now, not knowing anything about this person, give me 1 second. Let me just take this in. Okay, the first card we get is the Seven of Cups in reverse, the illusion delusion card in reverse, which is desire, will, and determination. So it seems like the Prime Minister is a determined man. What is in the center of his reading? He gets the Eight of Swords, being tied and bound, the prison card. This could be the troubles making decisions. This could be some type of issue that he has gotten himself into. This is on his heart. So inside of him, there is something there. It may be fear about incarceration. It could be um, a unable to make a decision or not seeing things clearly and being on the wrong side of justice. What's in front of him is the Knight of Wands, the fear of moving forward or the uncertainty. This is an uncertain card um, to me. Let me read what it is from the deck. The Knight is departure, absence, flight, immigration, a dark young man, a change of residence. Okay, so it's about movement, but to me, it's about trepidation or not being able to move, being stuck. That's what it is, being stuck. His next card, we get the quick King of Wands in reverse. Upright, this is dark nature, emotional. This is a friendly, noble person. In reverse, this is dark, maybe somebody that has a darker nature. Um, he's still good, but he's severe. Somebody who takes punishments to the extreme. There's no gray area. It either there's right and there's wrong and there's nothing in between. The next card for Jonas Gahr Store, we get the Eight of Rods inverted. And this is jealousy, internal dispute, and quarries. So what I'm feeling is that he may be hiding something. He's got some type of internal dilemma that he's been hiding from the world, and it's something that he does not want to surface, or something that is surfacing, and he's having a hard time trying to explain it or get away from it. But inside of himself, and this is jealousy too. So I mean, this person, even though they try to put on a really good front, this person has a fragile ego, it seems. And when he's challenged, it seems that he can turn into kind of a tyrant. The next card we have for Jonas is the King of Cups. And like I said, guys, I know absolutely nothing about Jonas Store. So, Karin, please tell me if I'm accurate about this reading. The next card for him, we get the King of Cups. This is a fair man, a businessman, responsible, creative, intelligent. So your prime minister, this is him. He is an intelligent person. He is suitable for the job. He's just emotionally damaged. The next card we get for him is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, again, little dude coming in talking about money. So this guy, this is people who don't get enough of the money. Okay, the people on the opposite end of the scale. So I would say this is the people who he is the prime minister over. Are there financial issues surrounding him? Even though I know that Norway, Sweden, that area is probably the one of the most affluent European areas. Uh, I mean, and you're affluent because your people put people as a priority. Your education is free. Your health care is free. When you have a baby, you get to stay a whole year at home to take care of your child. That's how it should be everywhere, guys. And we look at them as if they're an anomaly. They have been doing that since their inception. We're the anomaly. Okay, the next card we get is the Ten of Cups. This is a Democrat happy family card for me. So I would say this would be the people. I don't know what the names of your what do you call it? Your Democratic leanings are, but the ones that would be considered leftists are going to be happy. But as for him, he's at a crossroads. I don't know if he's facing an election right now, but it's possible that if he is facing an election, whatever his internal disputes are, it could affect the outcome. It could. He seems like a decent person that has a whole lot of internal issues going on. But if he's coming up to an election, he may not be re-elected. Okay, that's what I get. My next question is on Kirsten's cinema. Okay. We all want to know what is her problem. I'm going to ask Tarot one more time. Will Kirsten Cinema vote to eliminate the filibuster? Will Kirsten Cinema vote to eliminate or at least suspend it for that vote on the filibuster? It's disgusting, guys. Like I said, prostitutes. Will Christian Cinema let the filibuster go? Here we go. Mm. Okay, and I pulled 8 just because I wanted to see the whole story. Okay, this is how she's feeling right now. She wishes that she could get away. She is getting her due right now. Everything that she deserves, she is getting from her constituents. Her phone has not stopped ringing. People are disgusted with her. She is being threatened to be primaried, and they are not kidding. They want her out. There may even be a recall as soon as they get these Republicans out of there. There may be a recall on her if she is not up for a reelection until 2024. I don't know when she is, but they're after her. They are holding meetings about her. She's been holding her dirty money meetings as well. However, she is now a fish out of water. She has no hiding place. Everybody sees her for what she is, and they know what she's doing. She wants to play the magician card. This is skill, sickness, and luck. She thinks she has the skills to slide by this. She's going to lose. She's going to lose her seat. She is going to lose everything. She is going to only be known as the poor little white girl that grew up in an abandoned gas station. She is sealing her own fate. The next card we have, which Chaser, she gets the High Priestess. The High Priestess is secrets and mystery. All of her little secrets are going to come out. All of her little secrets are going to come out. What she has been doing, the dirtiness, the stuff on the lowdown that she has been doing. Here's our answer. Yes, Kirsten Sinema is going to vote to suspend that filibuster so that that vote can go to the floor. She will. The world is watching her, and she's only going to do it because the pressure is going to become too great. It's going to literally become too great. Somebody is going to find the button to push to make her fold. The next card, and this might be it. Here it is. There's a spy in the camp. She got some secrets. She got some stuff she does not want to come out. Somebody knows it, and they are threatening her, or they're going to outright spill the beans. Okay? It has to do with money. It has to do with her giving and receiving, more likely or not, receiving dirty money. And here, the last card for Kirsten Sinema, we get the Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse is news, alliance, affinity, and ancestry return. Okay, like I said, ancestry return. She's gonna find herself in the same situation she started as. Poor little rich girl. Okay, she grew up a poor kid living in an abandoned gas station, growing up, homeless as a homeless person. Tried to sleep her way literally to the top, get rich, dirty money. It's going to all come back to her. She is going to wind up where she began. And that's karma. My goodness. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is the changes that are happening in our universe right now. And guys, I don't know if you're feeling all this. I mean, there's a lot of energy coming in. We've been having lots of solar flares stacked on top of each other. And those solar flares coincide with the earthquakes and the tides and the pull. So all of that energy has a physical effect on our bodies. It can affect our emotions. It can affect just our balance, our rationale. So if you find yourself feeling out of sorts and you don't know why, okay, the first thing that we should always do anytime we find ourselves in a dilemma is to stop. Just stop, breathe, okay? And just let yourself drop into your center. Try to let go of everything that isn't yours. And say it like that. I'm letting go of all the stuff that's not mine. If your boss was just yelling at you about a deadline that passed, well, you can't do anything about it, so worrying isn't gonna make it better. Let it go. He's yelled at you, whatever. Let it go. You can't fix what's already in the past. We have to learn how to not carry other people's negative garbage that they dump on us. We need to learn how to shut that off, to drop it, to let it go. People, knowingly and unknowingly, put stress on us. It's like the cold, like a common cold. They say, how do you get rid of a cold? You give it to someone else. How do you get rid of stress? You give it to someone else. That's a nasty way to go about it, but it's true. If your boss is having a bad day because he's having a bad relationship at home and he comes in and the first thing he does is insult you, berate you, and try to make you feel bad, he is trying to pass off all his bad energy to you so that he can feel better. And we need to be aware of this. And that's why sometimes it's really good to say, you know what, bless you. And just leave it at that. Don't explain nothing. Just say bless you. because it forces the other person to stop, is what it does. Because they're going to be like, well, why are you telling me that? But in that, it stops them. It gives them the opportunity to change their own behavior. And in the interim, it stops them from their assault on you. And you can say that while they're talking. Bless you. Bless you. I mean, you could be thinking whatever you want that word blessed to mean, but say bless you because it's a blessing. And that's you giving them something. That's you giving them light. We have a lot of people that are behaving very badly. And a lot of people are behaving this way because they're scared. They don't know what's going on. They need somebody to blame for everything that is going wrong in their lives. There's so many people that cannot take responsibility for their own actions and fail to see that they are the reason that they have the problems that they have. We can't fix them. We can bless them. We can bless them up all day. And as long as we have some sincerity in our hearts when we are blessing them, then we are doing a good deed and we are sharing light into the universe. We are decreasing the darkness. There's no need to fight. And it took me a long time to realize, I have the neighbor from hell. I don't have to fight. I don't. I don't have to fight with him. I'm prepared, but I don't have to. And I don't have to go looking for it because I'm better than that. I'm not going to be a victim either, but I'm not going to go stir the pot. I'll let him do that because he who stirs the pot will lick the stick. So, if you understand what I mean, and I'm sure you do. So, what we need to do with all this change is we need to learn to be still in ourselves. Be still, be quiet. Just sit in the seat of ourselves. Center, recognize what is yours and what is not. And everything that is not, let it go. Um, change the image. If you don't like who you are, change it. Change the image in the mirror. You are a wonderful being, a one of a kind creation. You are beautiful. You are magnificent and you are magical. And you can change your entire existence. Invite joy. Invite joy into your heart and exist. I mean, do everything from joy. And when you're angry, remember, anger is temporary, but what you can do to people in anger is permanent. Be aware. I love you guys. Be aware. Change starts with us. The most beautiful changes we make are the ones we make within ourselves. I love you guys. I love you. Have a wonderful Monday. Bye bye.